Hello friends, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper. We're going to be using some scraps. We're going to be doing the scraps to embellishment video today, and it is all about taking your scrap pieces of paper, not hoarding them, not sticking them in the drawer, not throwing them away, which I know some people do. Don't act like you don't, because I know you do, because they become so many of them, they just start to take over, right? And it's a lot easier to just throw them away sometimes and purge. I've done it, believe it or not, I've done it. But I started making embellishments with my scraps and I run out of scraps. People send me scraps because I love them and I use them all the time to create beautiful embellishments to use on cards, journals, scrapbook pages, all different things. And I do swap them with my friends, but make them for yourself. Maybe you have a crafty bestie, make two and send one to you and one to them. So share the joy with others. And most of all, I hope you're inspired. So let's flip this camera around. Make sure you're checking out everyone else. I have friends that do this too. And there's a playlist. So check that out too. Let's flip this camera around and let's get started. Alrighty guys, let's get started. So as I said, the theme for this one is Brown-Eyed Girl, anything brown. So I wanted to create kind of another word pun that's really fun. And I decided to use my Cricut. And what I've done is I've created a little title. It says, "Why not?" and then a layered knotted rope. So let me grab my ink here. And I want to ink my little title. Now, I know I have a Cricut, but I want to remind you, you do not have to have a Cricut, a silhouette, or any of those things in order to create. I, for many years, did not have anything except my Sizzix. And I know for a fact that there are swappers that don't have that. Layers come in many different options. Inking, this is a layer. Metal dies, fussy cutting, as long as it's done well, stamping, all of those things. When you stamp, just make sure you make a clear image so that whoever gets your stamp, oh, I want to ink my little in the middle there. As long as you make it a legible stamp, right? You don't want something that's barely there or blurred, or don't stamp it twice so that you can't tell what it is. Just make a clear stamp. It is really a lot of fun. And sometimes I think I'm more creative when I have less. So please don't be discouraged. I try to do a variety of making embellishments because I know everybody has different things. I mean, there was a point I didn't have money and or time for big machines or any of that. I'm really blessed now. I don't know if I would consider it that. It means my kids are moving on, but I have a whole room now. But there was a time when I literally had a bag and a tub and a kitchen table. I mean, different stages of life, right? So don't be discouraged. Now, all this is, if you are a Cricut creator, is an offset on my Cricut. And I offset it twice. I don't like very big offsets. I just want it to highlight it, and that's it. But that's just me personally. That's just a gender thing. All right, so now I have the knot together, and I do have my title, which needs to go on here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look like a rope. Right now, it kind of looks like a fancy pretzel. So I'm just going to go, and this is line work at its best, and that's another layer, right? As I said, you don't have to be perfect. Don't think you have to be perfect. Just make it nice and clean and legible. I mean, really, you want people to be, I want people to be able to tell this is a rope. I don't want people to think it's a pretzel. Now, by adding all of these lines, that's what I'm doing. That's why they're detail lines. And rope goes different ways, so I'm just connecting the indentations on each side. That's all I'm doing. I'm turning it so I can make nice clean lines. I will tell you, when you're doing fine line work, so if you draw a line, pick it up, go back and draw again, see the dot that it leaves in the middle? Try to make single strokes when you're doing that. At least that's what works best for me. Now, if you want the dot, obviously pick up your pen, but if you don't and you're trying to make nice clean lines, then that's what you want to do. Okay? Learn these things by watching others. This is not a ginger tip. I stole it. I'm not gonna lie. I totally stole it. That's what social media and all these wonderful things that people share. That's why I'm always so grateful, and I always appreciate that people inspire me, because I wouldn't know half these things. I still don't like coloring. No matter how much I try, I will never like coloring, I don't think. Now, this here, it's a knotted part, so I'm going to go several different ways because the rope is twisted, right? Same here. So I know it probably has this, and then we're going to get to the middle here, and I need to just kind of use my imagination. This is as close to artsy as my brain goes. Let's connect these two this way and that way. There we go. Created a knot in there. Because that is why not. I like word puns. They make me smile. And I feel like I can do a theme like a rope or a knot, but yet why not could be used on almost any layout. I really do try to do that when I'm swapping with my friends. Again, I hope that you will come swap with us. If you are just finding this video and have never heard me say it, you just have to join Ginger's Corner on Facebook, and we would love to have you. We would. Let's see here. I don't know why I'm saying so much. It's driving me crazy, and I know if it's driving me crazy, it's driving you crazy. We'll just be crazy together. I'll drive you insane. Anyway, if you would like to swap, the link is in the description. I also have friends that use their scraps and do the same thing. And you will notice in the picture of this, when I go to show the picture, all of them are different because I had different browns. Because I used my scraps, 100%. Now, my black and my white and this ivory, they're all the same because I always buy the same cardstock, but I made it out of scraps too. I hope it encourages you. I hope it inspires you, all those wonderful things. And I hope you will come join me next time. Be blessed, and I will see you then. Bye.